This college basketball picks and MAC tournament edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money predicting sports. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN.
Hey, this is Derek Stevens. I'm the owner of Circa Las Vegas. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, second the money Graham, with my partner in picks, Ryan, real money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog.
Ciao.
The Lehigh Mountain Hawks are dancing. Let's go, baby. Joining us from the college experience, Colby Dant, aka Pick Dundee. Colby, how about those Lehigh Mountain Hawks getting it done? I called it 9-1. You're welcome, America. We're back in the dance. And if the committee has the balls to do the right thing, give us Duke. Put Duke in the playing game unless they're scared. How you feeling, Colby?
Oh, I mean, look, I'm feeling good for you because I know you're happy. You blew off hot yoga.
Thank you.
Right?
I did to watch the game.
To watch these engineers play. Yeah, good. Look, I was wrong. You're the best. I'm the worst. But I will say, Northwestern money line, Ole Miss money line against Texas. Horns down. Let's go.
Yeah, Chris Beard revenge spot was strong.
Yes. Oh man, what a day. Just feels Iowa State, that was an easy cash. Maryland backdoored it against Iowa. It was some fun cashes here. Northwest.
I mean, rest in peace, Bobby Hurley. Rest in peace, perhaps Wes Miller at Cincinnati. Rest in peace. I mean, the coaches are leaving left and right. Jeff Capel, rest in peace. I feel like.
Yeah, the dead coach bump kind of hit a wall there after that first game.
Yeah, I would say so today. But still, man, some of these games have been fire. I mean, Cincinnati blowing that game to UCF.
Oh my god,
what the hell?
Shout out to the man in the box who was watching the game and he had Cincinnati. That was 99% win percentage. But this is March. The madness is here. It's been. I mean, the conference tournaments have been pretty fun. UNLV. Didn't get the cover, but did survive. My God, they are a tough team to watch at times because their free throws were so bad. I know they have bad free throw in percentage, and I still fell in love with them anyway. But they were like 50% from the line, which is horrible even by their low standards. They were up 13 at half. Blue kind of was blowing the game, then came back. Still was a nice win, and now they got Utah State, who this UNLV team. And I stand by it. They can beat anyone in this conference. They obviously can lose anyone in the conference as well. Gonna be fun to see if they can stay hot.
Yeah, I mean, UNLV had a game against Fresno State earlier this year that was probably the worst loss I've ever seen in my life. Like as far as like they had an 8-point lead with like I don't know, like it was something like 30 seconds left, and they lost outright in regulation.
No, I mean
like,
that it's and honestly, there's a world where I kind of now that they're not going to be favored anymore, I kind of feel better because they are not there. That is not their role to be a favorite in any of these games. They're much better. And 19-31, so they did hit a couple there late, but they were looking rough from the line. But fun team. I do like this. They got a white guy who hits threes with the long hair and the headband. They are just. I don't know, man. This team has a ceiling, and we'll see if they can maximize it here in the conference tournament.
Yeah, and also, I mean, glad to see. I think I'm owed an apology from a certain real money Kramer. I think.
Oh, okay.
I heard that. Is that true? Kramer dog.
What do I? What's the apology for?
Seems like this
oh,
cockamamie
100%,
court. Seems like
Well, no.
most players that have bitched about this, and I've seen I think it was the Cincinnati UCF game actually. That
Yeah.
there was a slipping problem.
Yeah, the kid complaining about migraines, that was a little soft. But if the players complain at all, if the players don't like playing on the court, and this is a showcase event for your conference, it makes no fucking sense. So I didn't immediately hate it. I thought the gray wasn't that appealing to the eye, but if it's bothering the players, why would you use it?
I also read something that it is less forgiving than the wooden floors. I guess there's a little bit more. This is, I mean, Colby is the apology. I don't quite understand because I did say I would like to hear what the players have to say. One,
apologies. When was the hardwood ever an issue?
No, never. I'm.
It's like the artificial grass.
You got mad at me because I pointed out that they just wrote.
You went for the gimmick. The gimmick.
I said I didn't.
He wore a Big 12 floor T-shirt into the office.
I got the Rob Lowe Big 12 hat logo.
Conference floors.
I think all I did was explain to Colby that it was just the Big 12, like 12 written repetitively when he was mad at the X's on the court, and then all of a sudden I became the target of his aggression. I just said it didn't seem that out of place, but if the players don't like it, it's ridiculous.
That's really yeah.
And I would go further to say I don't understand how these professional sports, the people that control the money, whether it's owners in pro sports or whatever in college, how do you not figure out that the reason that the thing works and you make money is because of the athletes? You have to spend a couple more dollars on the like make it nice.
Well,
make it nice.
We
floor.
still play football on artificial turf.
I agree.
High school, college, pro, way too often. Way too fucking often. It should never be played on that shit. So it's the same. It's the same exact fucking thing. They came up with a bullshit gimmick that is foreign to the sport and shouldn't have nothing to do with the fucking sport. And you let some suit come in there who has no idea, probably never played the fucking game. And this is what you get. You get players slashed all over the fucking court.
I understand why turf could be attractive at lower levels where you don't have as much money to maintain. Maybe you live in an arid climate and maintaining a grass field, whatever. But professional,
but you can't have both ways. You can't, like, if you're saying player safety.
No, I agree. That's my point.
You can't have both ways.
I think for starters, like professional leagues, again, using European soccer as a reference point, none of those players would play on turf. That's why the United States is changing out fields with grass when the World Cup is happening, because contractually they won't do it. So at some point it will have to be something collectively bargained, but the players just have to be like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. So with the basketball court, you know, it does seem silly. Will they try to do it again next year? There's been enough negative comments about it. It feels
you're the best conference in the, like, if the WAC did this, I would still bitch about it, but I would be like,
I get it. Yeah, gimmicky conference.
Colby,
you have the second best conference.
My suspicion, like many deals of this nature, someone was incentivized to get the deal done. And so if you want to get to the bottom, you want to make this stop happening, you follow the money. Who got paid for the Big 12 to put this court down?
Well, I actually bet that it only continues to happen, because that's exactly what happened with artificial grass. All right. Like, they don't care about the players. They just continue to pump this shit throughout everywhere.
Is it cheaper? Is this floor
I don't
cheaper
know
than
I don't know if the floor is cheap. Probably.
I can't imagine.
Right?
That would be the difference in the argument.
Honestly, it's probably the opposite. It's probably guys who have like $1 million budget to promote the tournament, and they go, "Oh, we got an idea. Well, a glass court, yeah. Oh, hey, they did it for this. Yeah, it'll get more eyes. It'll get a conversation started on social media. That's probably what's driving it, which is just stupid."
Well, now I want to know why do NBA teams use this shit in their practice facilities? That's crazy.
I did see someone though say that it was the glass floors were pretty good to the overs. Now, I haven't tracked it, but they were the trend was there. It is Big 12 basketball.
Yeah, I can't. I'm going to go with the floor is not going to be impactful on a total.
Oh, but if guys are slipping or getting distracted,
That's true.
I don't know.
So
Just
the
something to
angle
keep an eye
is
on.
that if it's slippery, it helps the offensive player. Is that essentially the thesis? If we're
I
trying
don't know.
to apply
I don't
some
know if they have a
intelligence to it?
thesis to it.
Because I guess you know where you're going. It's kind of like
Well, it's like weather in football.
Yeah.
It's weather in football.
You have the ball. You know where you're going. I think if you're on the defense, maybe it's easier to get distracted. Again, it's a small sample size, but maybe something to keep an eye on.
You maybe can somewhat convince me with the slip idea, but I'm going to go with. I think it's more likely a rim is really loose.
And shout out to Carlton. Yes, Carlton. This is me rocking a Lehigh jersey. CJ McCollum. I found my jersey. It's back. Hopefully. Well, hopefully they're playing on Thursday if the committee has the balls.
If you look at the resume,
the balls to put us up against Duke. And I assume Duke's not going to be in the final, the first four. We'll see how the brackets, but maybe there's a chance I'll be rocking this jersey March 18th at the beautiful Circa, or maybe they win on Tuesday and I'm wearing it anyway to rep them for the Thursday game. Either way, come hang out at the Circa March 18th, 6:00. Drinks on us there at the Overhang Bar. Yes, Colby.
Well, the committee said last year when West Virginia's resume came up, well, their best player is out for the season. So we factored that in. Well, Duke's got 2 guys that are injured right now. So put them in the fucking playoff game or the play-in game, you cowards. Put them in the play-in game. And also, shout out to all the people that tweeted me all this great. There's a lot of AI art and a lot of just great messages about Yormark's going to play next year's in a submarine or on space or he's going to get with Elon and play up in the clouds. There was some great art that I got sent today by a few different people. But what's up?
I was just going to say, how good was Lehigh in 2012 that they were a 15 seed?
Well, they had CJ McCollum.
Conference must have been up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't recall, but we were doing our podcast, which is crazy, Kramer. I feel old. We've been doing it. We were doing it back in 2012.
I have like a vivid memory of us flying to Vegas for that March Madness and like having the you were like adamant that you weren't going to be betting on Lehigh.
Yes, because I thought I didn't believe. I was trying to reverse jinx it, which I did. Shout out to me. Got it done.
Yeah.
All right. Big announcement. Bracket Madness is back. That's right. We teamed up. We got a sponsor here for our own bracket challenge. We're giving away $5,000 in prizes.
Woo!
You guys know how brackets work.
I mean, you could with that you could get a ton of.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
Yes, you can get a lot of chow mein. The bracket challenge, free to enter. $5,000 in prizes. All the details, all the info. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/bracket. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/bracket. The bracket challenge is here. Let's go. And of course, we still have our Survivor contest alive and well. 25K guaranteed in that contest. So 30K in combined prizes. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/survivor. Get in over on that. So excited that we got that done. And yeah, check it out. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/bracket. Get in, get after it. Let's go, baby. Kramer, real quick. We like to touch on some football, even though we're locked in on March Madness. There's been some, a lot of free agents. Everyone's worried about their team filling it out. And a beat reporter for the Houston Texans went viral as he was hosting a little call-in show, and the different. It was like one of these live streams, and people were throwing out different names. This is, he was going through the names. I've fallen victim to this of reading the name in the chat, but it's great when a beat reporter, and he the way he pretends like it's just listen.
Well done.
Good. There aren't a lot of big name tight ends anymore. Everyone would love to have Kenyon Sadiq, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll see. I think that Dixon Mayas is definitely swarm. think he would fit in. Blake Fisher, swing tackle. Absolutely.
And so, oh man,
he notices towards the end of it. Toward Dixon at that point, you see the eyebrow go up. I feel like.
And hey, you're on a live stream, a lot of questions. Maybe we're just bullshitting here a little bit, but I mean, it's so perfect. Dixon Mayas will fit in. So if you're looking for the spell, if you're just listening to the audio, Dixon Mayas. So all time great nickname, Dixon Mayas.
It is like the way they spelled it. It's Dixon Mayaz. Like it.
I would have said Dixon Mayas or something.
Yeah, Dixon
Mayas. Yeah.
But to get the cadence of it correct, Dixon Mayas.
Well, and then he followed it with "it will fit in."
Yeah.
Oh man, just so great. You can't write this stuff. All right, good stuff. Hey, we got a lot going on. Bunch of games. We got the MAC tournament. Let's get after it.
You didn't even ask me for the overlay report.
Oh,
so I
sorry.
won't. Now I'm not going to.
What's the overlay in our Survivor contest?
We're down 19,000. Every episode, 1,000 gets chipped away.
Wait. You didn't give me the number for the George Mason t-shirt. StartYourFootballProgram.com. I know we got some.
He forgot.
Someone sent me some photos.
What do you mean someone? So what do you
There's
mean
been
photos?
ordered. Don't you fuck those numbers up.
Let's
all
see.
Right? I mean, come on.
I gotta be honest, Colby. I think they're lying to you. I think your precious chat is lying.
We're at 11 right now, is what you're saying. That's the final count right now. 11.
I think we haven't changed. You know what? Because you're so passionate, I'm looking to confirm. I'm sorry, Colby. We've made
buying it. I will send you something after the show.
You know what? I take that back. It was buried because it was one of many shirts they picked up. But yes, we are at 12. It looks like.
Oh, we got two overnight. Look, we get
11. Sorry, we 11. Were at 10. Yeah,
don't 11, get him 11. Excited, Kramer.
Yes.
See, and John even says he got a second one last night.
Oh no, you're right.
He did. John was the one who bought a second.
No,
one. Then there was one this morning. There was one this morning too. So we are at 12. I was right the first time. We are at 12.
They're cooking the books. They're cooking the books in their own store.
Relax.
Hey, you got to report all this income, Colby. Relax.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
He's a fucking IRS. These $2 a t-shirt.
Big beautiful Bill guy over there.
I told you guys I got a team of 12-year-olds in Cambodia. We could do this. Phil Knight. I got a friend that he's tied to Phil Knight and Kaepernick. We got these 10-year-olds over there that can make these things on 40-hour shifts. Really cut costs, guys. No. No,
I mean,
don't act like you're above it. You're wearing a fucking like seaman jacket right now. That's probably made by Nike.
This is handmade in Italy.
This Lehigh jersey, fresh off the boat from China. This was where this was made was as sweaty as the Stabler Center. Because they don't. This was like pre-NIL, so they didn't actually make these. So you got some guy in Vietnam going, who's CJ McCollum?
Yeah, that's the best knockoffs.
Yeah, well, because they'll literally turn. I mean, and the Harambe jersey that we got made that the NFL wouldn't let us make. All the crazy jerseys. The Chinese are great.
I got a guy for you guys now. By the way.
Yeah.
What do you mean you got a guy?
I got a guy, man.
You got a guy?
You got a jersey guy?
Yeah, I do.
What do you got?
I do.
He's got dealers.
Overseas too.
You got an international importer?
We anything you want, I got you.
Your guy. Colby's got an import export.
I can show you the catalog. I can show you the catalog too.
What is this?
He's top.
You've been hanging out. You've been hanging out in the dark web.
I got you. I got you covered, man.
Colby's
you got to know people, all right?
Colby's on the new Silk Road. He's ordering up 12-year-olds from Cambodia. Colby's building a sweatshop domestically. He's got some bunkers digging up the ground. All right, let's get into the games. Good. For my money, Sean.
Yeah.
Conference tournament time is pretty good.
Yeah.
Might even be a better time to bet than the tournament itself. Working on a take.
I would,
one of those
I would
feels
second
like-
that. I would second that.
Feels like an original take I'm having here. It just came to me.
You're being
recently.
sarcastic. I got you. Okay.
No,
Well-
it's just all the gambling sanctimonious the sanctimonious gambling pricks have that take.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't totally
Hold
disagree.
on, I'm up here on my high horse.
It's just the more the way they go about it. It's so annoying.
You bet during March Madness, please.
There's no value.
I bet during the conference tournaments. That's where there's the most value. Iowa, Ohio State. It has been pretty good though. What do we got here? Iowa laying 1.5. I'm kind of tempted to take Ohio State here, Colby. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm going to go with Ben McCullum in
No.
Iowa. Have you seen his stat, by the way?
Yeah, what's the crazy streak he's on for conference tournaments, Colby?
So he was the head coach of Drake last year, right?
Yeah.
And they won the Missouri Valley, right? The years before that, he was a D2 coach at Northwestern State. So he has won 31 straight conference tournament games.
I thought that was a typo
Right?
when I saw that.
31 straight conference tournament games. And let me tell you, the guy can coach. As you saw, Drake was one of the only teams that actually pulled off upsets in the NCAA tournament last year. And Bennett Sturts, Bennett, you son of a bitch, to quote Arnold from Commando. But I think Iowa, first off, they just shit on Ohio State. What? February 25th by 14. That was a money line play line. But I just think that was there's a great side of this, because I think they are a hard team to prep for, especially when you're Ohio State, where like Diebler's Cookies, although he might be doing better than some say, I would say he might not be known for his X's and O's, where I think McCullum is known for that.
And I would say just from watching that Iowa Maryland game, like Maryland gave him a scare there in the first half, and I like the adjustments they made in the second half. So I think there is
he's a
something
top
to the
10
coaching.
coach in the sport. He's a top 10 coach in all of college basketball to me. So I'm going to take it. I do think Ohio State's roster is more talented, because this is basically a D2 roster that he has at Iowa, but he knows how to win these games. And look, they play at like the second slowest pace. It's a triple option team on the hardwood, essentially. They just maximize everything. They don't kill themselves much. They don't turn the ball over much. Solid, efficiency on offense. Even though they're that slow, they're efficient. And another thing for Ohio State is they got a couple guys that are game time decisions. Brandon Noel and Puff Johnson, old Puff Johnson there. But yeah,
is Ohio State definitely in, even with the loss here, Colby?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is everyone's using, hey, we got a good win against Purdue. It does feel like everyone's using that to bump up their resume.
Ohio State currently on the 9 seed line.
So they're pretty in, right?
Matrix. It would seem so. I mean,
well, this loss wouldn't hurt them that much because I was in.
Yeah. All right. So 31 straight. They're going for 32.
Yeah, I'm on Iowa.
Well, I guess we got to ride it. We like a good hot streak, especially at the dice table.
Let's go.
Can't wait to be back there. Hours away. Mere hours. NC State, UVA in Charlotte. Another 9 a.m. tip. All day basketball, never a problem. Virginia laying 5.5 against the Pussy Pack. Never, trust me, you'll never see a Cavalier dominate anything like that. That mascot is right there, Colby.
All right,
it's next round. It's next round. We fade UVA, right?
I was gonna say, make sense of this line for me, because they've played twice. The first game, Virginia won at NC State by 15, right? And they're up 20 a lot of that game. The second game, which was just on February 24th, they won by 30.
I don't get this. I mean, I don't like that the number has put me in a position where I might have to take.
I think we have to take NC State, right? Like the line is telling you the 5.5 number makes you always want to take the dog. Give me the Pussy Pack reluctantly.
This is like 3.5 in NFL, Ryan. They're putting the 5.5 to maybe get you on.
Oh, so you got to lay it.
That's one. How have we gotta keep track of the line is telling you something and how those games have. I feel like
So what is
I
the line
can
telling
tell
us?
you today. I can tell you. The
Yeah,
last
what
one
were
we
the
talked
tell you
about?
games?
Morgan State laid 2.5 against Delaware
you're right.
State. Delaware State wins by 5 in overtime.
I mean,
Horse
but
shit.
that game.
So Colby, what should the number be?
This, I mean, first off, like I said, 15 or 16 point win in the first matchup, 30 the second. So you would just think right there it'd at least be 11.
Yeah.
Right? 12.
For what it's worth, Ken Palm has 4.
Yeah.
Glad we put so much weight into his metrics when it's Selection Sunday.
Torvik has 4.5.
Yeah. So these guys are shorter than the line.
Yeah. So they like NC State.
But this is why the metrics is all dumb. Just because the Pussy Pack beat fucking like Robert Morris by 70 on November 7th, it's factored into this metric. What are we talking about?
We have to take Virginia.
I'm taking UVA.
I'm taking the Pussy Pack though.
All right.
This is confusing.
Yeah,
Colby's confusing.
I'm with you, Kramer. You there's times to fade UVA.
Right,
it's not round one conference tournament.
Although, yeah, like I said, not much pussy being defeated on the campus of UVA. Providence.
So what are you doing?
I got to. Colby's right. You have to. The line is telling you to take UVA, though. I think his argument's correct, but he landed on NC State for some reason. I'm taking.
Why is
UVA.
the line telling you to take UVA? The line's telling you to take NC State.
Okay.
Because it's not accurate.
Yeah, that's what Colby's saying. Colby's saying the line is telling you to
because it's too short.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and
it's a trap.
Okay. Good luck. I'll take UVA.
Yeah, I'm with you. UVA.
Providence, St. John's laying 10.5 in the Garden, noon tip, a little early. I hope Patino has time to hit the diner on the way into the office. Colby, I don't even know what to say right here. With these logos, it feels like you're making some sort of political statement. It's like Charlie Brown and some sort of spaceship.
I like to honor Native Americans. I don't believe the way to do it is just delete them out of history. Unlike maybe perhaps the New York Giants ownership probably is of that opinion. No
problem anymore. The Tishes are just moving their stake in the team to the kids' trust funds.
So no real punishment.
I guess not. Who's punishing the owners?
They still haven't said anything about They haven't said anything about Kraft or the Patriots owner or the Redskins owner. There's like 4 or 5 more owners on that list, right?
Well, they got to get through one at a time. There's a lot of emails with Tish, and it's
none of them made fun of Roger Goodell.
Yeah, that's true. But he also was clearly looking for. Speaking of the Pussy Pack, he was hitting up his buddy to get him some Pussy Pack. Or a pack of pussy, one might say. All right, so St. John's laying 10.5. Colby,
I'm on the Friars, man. That's too big of a number. I don't like laying double digits with this St. John's team. Look, the St. John's team is not like some super efficient scoring team. They play great defense. You know, but anytime there's double digits, especially like against like Providence has talent. I mean, shit. What the last time they played, it fell exactly on 10, right? And I feel like, and if memory serves me correct, I don't think they had one of their better players play that game. The Friars, that is. Yeah, I'll take the points here. And this Providence fans actually show up in the Garden too, so they'll have some.
Where'd they win earlier this year?
They
that
won
was the Garden
right here. Yeah.
Counterpoint though. We've seen these. Now wait, is Kim he's completely fired, or are they letting him coach out?
He's coaching out. He's coaching out.
So haven't we seen these coaches that are fired? They do fine in game 1, and then game 2 they get destroyed.
Yeah, exactly.
The
problem is he lost game 1 to Ed Cooley. Game 2 he won.
What do you mean?
No, but I'm
fired
saying
him before the Georgetown game. Yeah,
in the conference tournaments.
Yeah.
So far, we've seen guys like Hurley get a nice win and then get destroyed game 2.
But my point is that he's on game 3 from being announced fired. Hurley was on game 2. Capel was on game 2. He won game 2. Kim English did by beating Butler today.
So we're in uncharted territory with game 3 is what you're getting at.
It's massive step up. Lay the points. Come on. What are you doing?
I hate this. I hate
after
this
with
Providence
that fan
team.
base. Never again.
Yeah, I'm going St. John's.
I have there's a line in the sand.
Colby's
willing to cross it though.
Colby's probably right because St. John's is a big favorite. Normally I'm not on, but I'm in auto fade territory with this Providence team. And I think this is where, I mean, they fired this guy for a reason. This is a good no show opportunity for him. And you know, they were fortunate to, they were down huge against Butler. So I think,
not good. This is gonna be a classic step up and get stomped. Plus the Patino Providence angle.
Curb stomping with St. John's. Hey, you want to get in on some curb stomping? Head over to Kalshi. Download the Kalshi app today. Curb stomping certified. Use our promo code SGPN. Available in all 50 states. New traders get $20 in their account only when you use our code SGPN. Fire away, deposit, get a couple trades in, and next thing you know, Kalshi is so fun for these conference tournaments. You have it up and you just see the numbers going up and down and the percentages, and you can hop in live. Awesome opportunities, super fun. Highly recommend it. Great for college hoops. Get in, Kalshi. Promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Colby,
bring us a winner, Colby.
That's the winning gong. Nice work by you, Colby. I was a little worried earlier when I was checking in on our picks here because what was it? Sellers got off. I feel like he got off to a pretty slow start, but ended up getting it done. He got the over 23 points. It was higher 20.5 points. Nice work there. And then Chase Rose hit both, hit 2 3-pointers. That was a nice 3.74x multiplier. Nice work, Colby. Let's keep the heater going. What do you like? What do you like for this next one?
Yeah, I'm checking right now. Let's go to. I think we're gonna grab something from the Pussy Pack Virginia game, the Pussy Pack Wahoo game, as Kramer calls it. Let's take a look at. Well, my first thought would be.
Right, real quick while you're thinking, Colby, Sean, if you could play the breaking news.
Do you have a 40% boost?
Yeah, I do. Not only do I have one, I have 2.
Oh, I also have a 40% boost.
Yes.
Strap on the rocket.
Yes.
All right, I got the first play here.
Let's hear it.
We're gonna take Van Allen Lubin.
That sounds like a Dutch cyclist.
I knew a guy in the Valley who was an actor. Went by Van Allen Lubin.
I did have this Uber driver that drove me recently. He basically had that name. I think it was.
Do you know? Do people in not in LA know the valleys where they make all the porn?
No,
or they used to. Now that they just make it all.
Well, I think you either also like the valley from like Clueless type of valley, like the Valley Girls, which isn't a porn star for what it's worth.
No,
it's not. But it's funny how the double meaning could be very tricky. But yeah, hasn't the porn moved out of California now? Where they changed the rules.
Newsom's getting rid of everything.
Ever since Ron Jeremy got arrested,
it's been downhill. That was Colby's favorite actor. Colby, what do you got?
I told you, Van Allen Lubin. Look, his point total is I think at 13.5 or 12.5 on Underdog, right?
13.5.
Let's go. You like the higher?
No, I like the lower. Virginia held him to 11. The last matchup and the game before that to 7. He doesn't. I mean, look, I know he just went off for 18 against Pitt, but I think Virginia has the bigs to mess with him. Any team he's gone up against decent bigs, he has not hit that number for the most part. So let's take that. Then let's jump over to the Iowa State Texas Tech game. You know, Texas Tech recently beat Iowa State in Hilton, so it's kind of a revenge matchup. And if you look back at that game, Lipsy, Taman Lipsy there, the guard, he struggled, right? Just 13 points in that matchup. I'm looking for that. Let's take the higher 12.5 revenge, and I expect the Cyclones to to be ready.
Wait, so he struggled and had 13, which already would have been higher.
How do you spell his last name?
Lipsey.
Oh yes, we played this guy earlier.
Yeah.
So you like his higher, and that's a little. You get a little boost on that as well.
Do we want a third for our entry, or do we want to stick to this two formula?
Let me look what else we got.
Sean?
Give me a second.
2 has been working for us, Kramer.
Got this 40% boost. I'm trying to send this to the moon.
All right, fine. Colby, what's another one?
Give me 5 seconds.
No,
if
it's see if he forces it, Kramer.
Yeah, don't force it. Damn, they got a lot of games.
I'm intrigued by this George Mason St. Bonaventure game. All right.
Okay.
Just the Bonnies don't play great defense, so I'm thinking there's some opportunities on George Mason. Let's take a look at Jahari Long. Let me see what his number is because
Cox
12.5.
12.5. He went for 11 against the Bonnies the first matchup, and he went for 13. The first matchup. What about the big for Mason? Let's go. They only have 4 for Mason, huh?
Oh no.
I think we're forcing it. I think we're forcing it. Stay at 2. Stay at 2.
All right.
Yeah. Well, and even with our 40% boost, $50 entry returns you
236.
$236.50. Let's go, baby. Underdog Fantasy promo code SGPN. Play $5, get $75 in bonus entry. Underdog Fantasy promo code SGPN.
All right. Sorry. I want to make sure I share this with the chat. Colby's made it very clear we have to treat the chat better. All right. Slide. Next up, we got Iowa State, Texas Tech. We were just talking about this out in Kansas City on the, what do we want to call it? The ice rink, out on the ice rink, 9:30 a.m., 11:30 local time.
Glass bottom boat.
Oh no. No, you don't.
Sorry,
do you think young
dating
people,
back to the previous conversation?
Do you think young people know what that is?
Oh, they have Urban Dictionary. I'm sure they could look it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, make sure you're alone when you look it up, just to be safe. You don't want any sounds.
Don't look it up on your work computer.
Definitely don't look it up on your work computer. Iowa State. Yeah, no, it's it is also.
Also, if you Google it,
yeah,
it just brings up a lot of like glass bottom.
Yeah, no, it's
boat
totally
trips
legit.
that you can go on Catalina Island.
Totally legit.
And Redondo Beach.
Totally legit. You just don't want to be on the receiving end.
No,
Iowa State. It's like being on the other side of the glass and one of those gorillas that gets a little crazy.
Yeah,
starts throwing stuff. Iowa State laying 5.5 against Texas Tech. I'm invested in Iowa State to win the conference, to make it to the Final Four. I'll be betting on them to make it to the Sweet 16. I also have sprinkled them to win the national championship. So love that Texas Tech logo, by the way.
Yeah.
Colby.
I mean, the clones are the play, man. This is Hilton South. It's a home game for them. They just got beat by Texas Tech. And another thing is Texas Tech's magic has wore off a little bit. They don't have a deep rotation. Iowa State will have this one circled after they just got beat. I'm laying the 5.5.
Iowa State really good as a favorite. They're 17-12-1. I mean, Texas Tech has been good as a dog, but to Colby's point, maybe you could talk me into them kind of rallying, but the fact that Iowa State lost to them at home, this is instant revenge. Good spot to just smash them.
All right, yeah, feels similarly. This spread feels similar to UVA. It should be a little bit bigger. Kentucky, Missouri, back in Nashville. Another 9. Wow, the games really get started hot and heavy early in the morning. 9:30 a.m. on the West Coast. I don't know what
the Kentucky logo is insane.
Colby.
It's like some bad dream.
That are they wearing pants? Not wearing pants? What's going on with the head? This looks like an inflatable balloon they have in some sort of parade in Japan. Like this is what they think the white man is going around wearing. I don't know where did you find that?
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Look, I mean, this is a Kentucky logo. All right, it's out there. There's lots of programs back in the day, so we're using it.
I bet you this is probably during a time when glass bottom boats were peaking on college campuses. I don't know what to do here, Colby. Kentucky, not a team I like betting on.
Oh, did you watch the game today? We covered with LSU, and man, LSU had that lead late. Man, that was a scary game for these Wildcats. Can they ride that momentum?
No,
against a Missouri team that's lost 2 in a row.
Maybe.
I'm gonna take Mizzou too. Like I just don't have any. Look, I like Mizzou traditionally at home, but Mizzou did win at Rupp. So I do think there's something to be said for that. Give me Mizzou to get this done.
Yeah, neither one of these teams are teams you're wanting to bet on away from home.
Missouri though is 7-4 ATS on the road this season.
For what it's I've enjoyed the games I've watched of them. So
no, I'm just going to keep fading Kentucky. I know they got the win, didn't get the cover there. We had or Colby and I had LSU plus 7.5. I can't trust this Kentucky team as a favorite, especially all over Missouri in the 3.5. Kramer, you're on Missouri 3.5. You said,
yeah, I can't go back to the Kentucky well.
No, it's not fun.
I'm done with that shit. Next up, and get this Kentucky logo off my screen. And even worse, he's got some sort of child here for the Bonnies hanging off a rim, taking on
all the Giants owners said, "Who's that?"
Oh no, I don't think it was young boys. I can't confirm. I didn't comb through the files, but George Mason.
I wonder if they ever did a Manning cast on Epstein Island.
Mannings weren't in there. Mannings weren't in there. Relax.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah, we should swab his forehead.
That's where Peyton had his HGH shipped. Originally, it was just going to Epstein Island, fly in, get the HGH.
When does Alex Caruso, or what's the Tom Brady guy, Alex Guerrero? When does he get tied up in all of this?
Alex Caruso, the white guy on the thumb.
Yeah, I realized that's Alex Guerrero. Interesting salute the George Mason mascot / logo is making here. Colby,
startyourfootballprogram.com. The t-shirts are flying off the shelves. Be a part of this movement. Is that why we're picking this game? Be a part of this movement. No, it's a A10 tournament game. Moneyline or Mollyline Macintosh will be at this game. So very excited to watch this game. And Tony Skinn and Mason, I know Schmidt. Hey, we took the 1 game coach bump because Schmidt hit for us today with St. Bonaventure. I forget who did you guys take in that? Did we cover that game on the show? I don't know if we did.
The
Bonnies game today. They won. Yeah, we did cover it. We covered it. Yeah.
We were all on Bonnies.
Okay.
It was a consensus
that's the 1
play.
game bump. The 1 game bump from the coach.
So now we fade him.
We do. What'd you say this line was right now?
3.5.
Yeah, I'm on George Mason. I think Mason's defense will be too much for the Bonnies. Physicality too much. They're just more athletic than St. Bonaventure. Tony Skinn's doing a great job. So let's go.
Colby, if you were
what's his name? Tony Skins.
Tony Skinn.
Okay.
Skin?
Also another Valley actor.
Yeah.
Tony Skinn.
Tony Skinn.
I'm with you. George Mason beat him twice. I know they got the win against LaSalle, but I think that's more a statement on LaSalle than anything. So yeah, George Mason.
Colby, if you were trying to move shirts, you would just use the shirt as the George Mason logo moving forward, assuming they win this game.
Kramer, why'd you give him ideas?
He won't.
What do you mean the shirt? This logo? You mean what are you saying?
No, he's saying he won't start your football program shirt. Use that on the slides.
Yeah, he won't. He won't
point.
do that.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He won't. The integrity around the slides. That
he's quite in a pickle there.
He will not budge. Washington.
Startyourfootballprogram.com. We'll answer any questions you have, but make sure you get over there. And what if you use the promo code March, you get it for around $20. See you out in Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we're all on George Mason. Washington, Wisconsin, in Chicago, Wisconsin laying 6.5. I didn't catch a lot of the Washington game today.
They were down 17.
OT.
They were down
Huge
17
comeback.
and they came back and won. I'm fading the fuck out of that. Give me Wisconsin. First off, Wisconsin's very close to Chicago, so I fully expect them to have the crowd here. No one was at the USC Washington game. Surprise, surprise. So this will be a home game for Wisconsin. I'll lay it against Washington.
Yeah, no, it's a classic handicap. But Wisconsin's playing pretty good basketball. Then you got this Washington team who needed a miracle to win in overtime. That's got to gas you on the back-to-back. So I don't think you can make this number big enough. Give me Wisconsin.
What's the future look like for our boy Danny Sprinkle, Colby?
That's only year 2. So
yeah, they're gonna give him grace.
Washington, they used to care about basketball a little more.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's load up on the staples. Fade. I mean, I think in general we have to remind ourselves that some of these teams playing early in these big conference tournaments are not good.
You remind yourself all the time.
But then I take some dogs and I feel like an idiot. Louisville with a very nice win. That Greek guy on the team, very disrespectful.
Oh, wait a second. I mean, first off, I covered with SMU, but
that was a crazy game.
I mean, what's my guy's name? I gotta call this guy out. Hey, SMU, you're down there in Dallas, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
The big man, I'm pulling up his name. He's European.
Soft.
The big man, no, he was 1000% the reason why they lost the game today. The shot clock's at like 3, and he lazily plays. SMU has a lead under like a minute and 20 seconds left. Shot clock's at 3, and he just lets the dude shoot the 3. And then the next possession, he lets him drive to the paint, misses. Lazy ass attempt at an offensive rebound or at a rebound for him. They get the offensive rebound. I mean, this dude 100% cost him the game. I believe it is Samet Yigatoglu.
Whoa, Colby, relax.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That dude, watch that tape. Watch the final 2 minutes. You're gonna see that lazy European shit. That lazy European shit defense and effort. He's been playing in these Euro leagues too long, and you lost that game strictly because this dude did not try.
One more time. What's his name?
Samet Yigatoglu.
Not going to work here anymore. Miami taking on Louisville. Miami is laying. Is this number right? Did I write this number down? Hold on. Let me double check. Oh my God.
Ken Pom has this at 4.
No. I wrote down the Miami of Ohio number.
Oh, come on. God.
Louisville laying 1.5.
So wait, Louisville's favored?
Louisville's favored by 1.5. Well, don't you remember the futures when we previewed the conference? They were 9-1. Canes were 20-1. We all have Miami in pocket to win the conference. Wrong team's favorite here. I'm with Colby. I thought for much of that game, SMU was the better team.
It was a good game though, but
I mean, it's rare you can single out someone for directly losing the game. I watched the final 2 minutes. Number 24 on SMU was lazy as fuck on 3 pivotal possessions, and that's the reason why they lost the game.
Yeah,
that's the reason why they lost the game.
They got soft inside at the end of the game. That really was the difference.
Yeah, Miami all day. I mean, we have a future on Miami at 20-1.
I actually have 22-1. I don't mean to brag.
This Canes team is they're legit. So yeah, Miami all day.
I also have to make the Final Four.
Yeah,
at an astronomical price. Auburn, Tennessee, in Nashville. Please let Rick Barnes in Tennessee beat the shit out of Auburn. I like Rothstein. Him bringing up the scenario where Auburn plays Miami of Ohio in the play-in game. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Don't need that. No one needs
Auburn
that.
should not be, just because they beat Mississippi State and came back from behind against a trash ass Mississippi State team. Stop it.
They're like,
they don't
what are
belong.
they, 17 and 16?
Look at the fucking bubble right now. There's so many more teams that belong. I mean, hell, Oklahoma State's up right now. I know there's still 7 minutes left, so they could lose this game. But at least they're 19 and 13. If they win this, they'll be 20 and 13. Put fucking them in. Put them in over. Put a bunch of these teams in over Auburn. I refuse to believe Auburn should be in this tournament. They are a trash team. Tennessee mandatory play here.
Unfortunately, all these other bubble teams keep losing, and it's just pushing them up to the top. I will say, like, let's go San Diego State. We need a couple at large bid stealers, I think.
A little worried about Rick Barnes, but I feel like this is the time he shines in these conference tournaments.
He does well in the SEC tourney.
Offensive rebounding percentage, number 1 in the conference. Shout out to Tennessee. And yeah, I just don't think this Auburn team's that good. Tennessee, smash it. Kramer.
Yeah. I want.
Look at that. Look at that hat and that logo, Sean.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
The new coonskin cap is on its way. Should be here in the next couple days.
Really?
He's got it on dry ice right now.
Will people be able to maybe try it on?
Yeah.
At the overhang bar on Wednesday.
They come
night?
hang out. Yeah.
Would they be okay if we bring like a fake gigantic musket?
Yeah. No, Derek's cool with guns. In the casino.
He will autograph your musket.
That would be funny. No guns.
But actually, don't. No, I undo that. I'm not autographing anyone's musket. That someone might take that the wrong way.
Kramer, where are you going? Oh, to the bathroom to autograph some guy's musket?
I'm going to stuff his musket with some gunpowder.
The musket will fit in. You can hang out with Lieutenant Dixon Mayas.
My God, these muskets were big back then.
There's so much black powder you can jam
Dixon Mayas. It's such a great name. That's elite.
Dixon Mayas is all time great fake name.
That's elite. So we're all on Tennessee. We are. This is getting dangerous. It has been some amount of episodes since we've agreed on 6 in a row. We've agreed on which dangerous territories.
Well, Kramer, I'm sure you're gonna fade me in this.
UNLV
Rebels
really did their best to try to lose to a really bad Wyoming team. Noon tip on the West Coast. Utah State laying 7.5. What is that? What is that Utah State?
Looks like he's playing volleyball
in baseball clothing.
It's a high five, dude.
No, dude, he's wearing knee pads. That's a volleyball player.
That's a volleyball.
You got a volleyball
Colby,
player. What is this?
Unless he's using knee pads
what
for something
You
else.
tell me a mascat doesn't use knee pads? They use knee
Why
pads
is he
all the
on?
time.
Wait, first of all, why is he on knee pads?
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
What's he doing? Some.
It's going to work.
He's doing some like
sucking off the committee.
He's doing some like roofing.
Hard to beat a team 3 times.
That's true.
But I've heard rumors that Coach Calhoun's on his way to
wrong team favored
Manhattan, Kansas.
Oh yeah,
wrong team favored. I mean, they just destroyed this Utah State team at home. They beat them in Utah, and this UNLV team's hard to kill. Why are they an underdog? It's insane. It's patently disrespectful of my Rebels.
Colby was trying to give you a nice big piece of rare meat, and you couldn't. You wanted to so badly scream about your Rebels. You just talked all over him. He gave you a beautiful piece of meat. The coach of the opposing team has eyes elsewhere.
I love it.
And Colby put a volleyball.
Vegas is not a good place to have eyes elsewhere. All day on UNLV. Love this team. Colby, what are you doing?
Look, I circled Utah State, but the coach thing is real. I think. Let's go, Sean. Let's go. I took the future on UNLV. Let's go.
Really? You're both doing this?
Kramer? Breaking news. We sold another shirt.
Really? Yeah. While we're
live on air.
Jesus.
13. Dan Marino. Let's go.
And his dynamic wife.
You know what? You make a lot of good points.
Take Utah State. Come on, Kramer.
But I watched that game. Give me Utah State.
Perfect. Thank you.
Dan Marino and his really dynamic wife.
I will say, Sean might have to just get a camera on himself watching UNLV.
it is. Oh my God! Is it?
They are dynamic, like Dan Marino's wife.
Shout out to Avetta in the chat saying, cannot wait to cheer on Lehigh with Sean next week. Let's go.
Don't jinx it, Avetta. They might not make it to Wednesday.
Oh, how dare you?
How dare you? They might be a Tuesday playing game.
Well, and then they win and then they're in.
That would be great for you.
Yes.
For you. Yeah. I mean, hopefully, I can't. I'll probably be on them.
What do you think, Colby?
Psych.
Lehigh to get. I'm not doing anything crazy, but Lehigh to the Final Four. What do you think? What would you price that at?
The books aren't going to offer that. I don't think.
10,000 to 1.
Why not?
10,000 to 1.
What was St. Peter's? What'd they get to?
10,000 to 1.
All right, I'll put $10 on that.
I'll
put 25.
I don't want to take your
See
money,
those loose balls?
Save
the threes.
Save that $25 for the craps table. 12 p.m. on the West Coast. We're back in Kansas City on the ice rink. UCF, Arizona. Arizona laying 16.5. What the fuck, Cincinnati? I got a ticket on you making the Final Four. Now you're not even gonna make the fucking tournament.
Got a lot to they might be out of the tournament.
Yeah,
they are out, but they're still more worthy than Auburn.
They're cooked. Arizona laying.
So my Lehigh Final Four ticket's more live than your Cincinnati one.
No, equally dead. Equally dead. What's the play here, Colby?
I'll take UCF. 16.5 is a big number. UCF, like I mentioned all year, veteran team. I was on them today. Last time Arizona played them, they won by 7. So I know the Cats have won 6 in a row. David Mottola did just watch his Wildcats get shit on by Arizona State in baseball, though. So that's bad energy. I'm on the experienced team. They can stay within this number. Golden Knights.
Yeah, no, this is just. I mean, first off, Arizona's got to get used to this court. We don't know if it's going to cause any player migraines. UCF is experienced on the glass court already.
The crowd will be rooting. The Kansas and Iowa State fans will be rooting against Arizona.
UCF all day.
They just went to overtime. Give me Arizona.
Yeah, that's probably a good counter. Hey, have you guys signed up with No Vig? If not, what are you waiting for? Who wants to be paying Vig? Not me. I hate Vig. Kramer loves it. Feeds his family. But No Vig, America's #1 sports prediction market. Spend $5, get $50. Promo code SGPN, available in a ton of states. And if you use an odd screen, you'll see No Vig dominating the charts there. Good times. No Vig, promo code SGPN. I'm really annoyed because they were in California for a while. Hopefully we get them back, but they are available in a bunch of states, including Texas, Florida, PA. If they're available in your state, check them out. Great tool, great service. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. The Rhythm is gonna bet you. Picks, props, sides, totals. Rhythm has it all. Of course, if you want to go premium with Rhythm, you can use the promo code SGPN25, get you 25% off. But great time to use Rhythm as they really help you out with their bracket tool. The numbers that Rhythm was doing for helping people, and honestly, the move is sign up for Rhythm and then go to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/madness, get into our bracket challenge and look to stack some cash that way. You can generate up to 3 tournament brackets backed by AI models, and it's great. You can submit them now. Get in while the getting's good, and they will unlock it once we get the once Selection Sunday happens. Predictions for every game from the first 4 through the finals. Great to have some AI data to balance out your handicapping. RITHMM. The Rhythm is gonna bet you. RITHMM. Promo code SGPN25.
All right, so chat seems to agree with me with my Arizona play. Also, Colby, what's this about? We're getting questions about Mac and Noah double teaming some guy named Rebecca.
What's the inside joke here?
I'm not. I mean, Rebecca is Beanick's the gal that he's been going with for a couple of years. Occasionally misses shows, and he's in Ypsilanti with her and his LeBaron.
The LeBarons are rocking.
Yeah.
Don't go knocking.
Yeah, 100%.
I didn't know him and Mac were so close. Nevada, Grand Canyon.
A lot of team building experiences.
I can't wait for this Vegas trip. I mean, I just have a feeling there's going to be a pouring out of emotions at some point on the trip. Nevada at Grand Canyon. We love Grand Canyon at home. Do we love them in Vegas? 2:30 p.m. tip on the West Coast. Laying 2.5. I got a little taste. I got a little taste of Nevada here, Colby, to win the whole thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be cooked tomorrow because I'll take Grand Canyon. I don't know if you guys, I know Kramer doesn't really snorkel. Sean over there with his Lehigh jersey on got a little bit of street credit, but
come on,
what's this about?
But I'm saying like if you knew the whack tournaments were in Vegas over the past few years, and Grand Canyon fans show the fuck up.
There's nothing more religious people like than getting wasted and doing debaucherous stuff in Las Vegas. So religious school, they love them some, and it's really right down the street. It's probably an easier trip than Reno. Although I guess you could take the Southwest flight, but I certainly don't. Alfred, you normally want to play him as a dog, although they destroyed Air Force. Aim high.
Is it true we're gonna do a March Madness in Reno one year? Oh,
we could.
Why would we do that?
Well, they have some fun sports books in the Lake Tahoe area. Lake Tahoe is a nice. It's a great.
Well, he said Reno.
Well, yeah, Reno, Lake Tahoe.
Reno. I know there's a Circa. There's a Circa there.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Sean. Reno is not Tahoe.
Okay, the greater Reno area.
I mean, I could get down with Tahoe.
Yeah, they have a Tahoe right on the lake. Yeah.
All right. So, and by the way, Grand Canyon does have campuses in Nevada. For what it's worth.
Yeah, I'm all over GCU, man.
Yeah, no, all day with Grand Canyon.
Not me. Give me the beautiful hair.
Like Grand Canyon land the short number, and they're a home team here. Love it.
Give me Alfred. This is our year. We're gonna cash a nice little future. It's 18-1. I'll take that. Although San Diego State is the team that we want to win this thing, I think to make sure Auburn doesn't get in. That would be good for the bubble. Northwestern, Purdue, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast. I'm sure Sean will be fading Purdue. Whoa, this Boilermaker looks like it's doing Tai Chi or something. What's going on here?
I mean, that's their thing,
-10. I mean, that is a hammer. I've only ever seen that style of hammer used for murdering. I mean, I don't actually know why you'd have a round to end on a hammer. Purdue -10.5. Colby.
They just played in Evanston, which is right up the road from Chicago. On March 4th, Purdue won by 4. Northwestern was up the entire game. It's a big number. Purdue's been playing like shit, but I do think the play is to lay it. Painter's going to make those adjustments from the first game. I will lay it with the Boilermakers.
No way. This Purdue team's broken. I see the case of, okay, hey, they'll get right against Northwestern, but why all of a sudden now? Like they've had get right opportunities and they've just looked like shit. They lost outright to Wisconsin, lost outright to Ohio State, lost outright to Michigan State. They destroyed Indiana, lost to Michigan. They've just like the last 5-6 games, they've looked pretty rough. I'll happily take Northwestern double digits.
I feel like they also just haven't not performed well in the Big Ten tournament in a couple of years. So I'm down to fade them as well. Let's fire up
Boiler down, baby.
By the way, I was scrolling through my feed and there was a post of a wrestling competition between two countries. So I don't know what kind of competition it was, but one guy performed a flying squirrel. Did you know it's a legitimate wrestling move? The guy jumped square over his head, and I guess maybe this is where the crossover happens. Fuck is that? His nuts kind of hit him in the back of the head, but he essentially jumps over the top of this dude and pins him. It's like a Hail Mary. A pretty wild situation.
I hear there's rumors on the internets.
I'm telling you, if you Google flying squirrel wrestling right now, you'll probably find the highlight. BYU Houston, 4 p.m. tip back on the ice rink.
Wait, did I fuck this up? Oh, there it is. There it is.
Back on the ice rink. We have multiple Cougars. There are some great.
This is a Max game of the night.
Colby, have you ever seen the video of a?
Come on, that was a good line.
Yeah, you're right.
You got no reaction.
I blew right by it. Well,
it's a small world when you've got unbelievable tits, right?
Colby has been sending me a lot of animal videos, and which has caused my algorithm to overload. But I was fed a classic where a cougar defends its children against 2 grizzly bears, which is pretty wild. Anyway,
wow, and successfully. Does he kill the grizzly bears? The question. They just run off. They got bored, right?
Yeah, it's almost like they were like, "This isn't. We're not trying to deal."
That's
with
one of my
this
favorite
bitch.
things about bears. Is like sometimes you're like, whatever.
Yeah, that Colby sent me a video of a bear just like belly flopping into a river full of salmon. It was great.
I've always wanted to do that, man.
What? Be a bear and jump into a river full of salmon?
Dude, I love fucking salmon. You take me to a great sushi place, I'll do the fucking. What's that?
Well, when I traveled to Vancouver Island, I hiked into this area that was protected from humans fishing. There obviously are brown bears there, but
I don't fuck with that though, because I went to Vancouver Island.
God, dude, there were so many fish in that river. I've never seen so many fucking salmon. And dude, if you've never trolled for salmon, it's a wild experience. If you troll for tuna, it's like there's a certain pop that happens. But when you're trolling for salmon, you're anchored down to the bottom of the water, and so when a salmon bites, bam! It's this like explosive situation, and then you're pulling out some very. I mean, that salmon that I caught and we then grilled that night was fucking amazing.
Did you go kayaking there?
Yeah, I have been kayaking there,
dude. I went. It was terrifying.
Why is that?
There's a bunch of orca.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of orca just like 5 feet from you.
No, that's
not
terrifying.
Cool. Not
it's
a cool
baby
feeling.
fucking wheel, man.
I mean, you just gotta make sure they know you're cool.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't 5 feet. It was like 20 yards, but it was enough that I was like, let's get the fuck away from here.
You know how quickly
I'm never going in the ocean ever again. Yeah. So
yeah, I agree. You don't want to be around. I mean, in some regard, you'd almost rather see a shark. That shark's way less likely to come over and fuck with your kayak.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah. Whales will fuck you up.
Yeah, they will. They murder for fun. All right, so Colby, what are we doing here?
All over Houston. The BYU Magic runs out here, even on that fucked up glass, on that hot rock. All right, they're gonna take care of this BYU team.
No, Houston, obviously a very good team. They had their little hiccup there in Big 12 play, but I don't know. BYU. Yeah, they whooped up on West Virginia and Kansas State, but I think that obviously just says more about the competition than necessarily BYU looking dominant. And now this is what, 3rd game in a row, and you're facing a well-rested Houston team, only laying 7.5. Smash, baby. Smash. Cougars.
You know, I like my Houston Cougars come this time of year. All right, not as dominant as previous years. I'm showing you guys this fucking flying squirrel. Look, watch this shit. We don't need volume, but watch this shit.
Give me a little volume. Oh my god, that's an incredible move. So it's Greco-Roman wrestling. He jumps over him, slides down his back, and then
replay that.
It's almost unbelievable, right?
So wait. Like right here,
this is like Saquon.
Right here, wait. Pause it right now. He knows right there. He's like, oh fuck, got me with the flying squirrel.
Well, and so the context is he's down 3 points, and I think this is a 3-point. I think pinning someone is a 3-point maneuver in wrestling. All right, here we go again. I'll pause it when you wanted it.
Well, pinning means the match is over.
Right there, he knows the flying squirrel. The flying squirrel has effectively landed.
The flying squirrel is because the nuts right there.
Oh my god. I mean, I never was a wrestler. I assume this is a highly.
I want a dick rubbed on my face right now.
I mean, I paused that at the perfect time.
I want a dick rubbed on me tonight.
Kramer, enough of your wrestling highlights. We're trying to talk college basketball.
It gets worse as he goes up.
It never gets better.
Oh no! Look at this shot. Yeah. He's done. He's cooked. I mean, that's one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Why were you watching this again?
I told you it was just in my feed. It was. Yeah, I don't know why
you're watching this on TV.
But I would I thought about it with Northwestern, the flying squirrel situation. So the fact that there's actually a wrestling move called the flying squirrel, it makes me wonder if those guys were just wrestling.
Yeah,
they could have just been
wrestling.
They could have just been. Why did Pat Fitzgerald get fired? He won the lawsuit, right?
Yeah, he won a shit ton of money in the lawsuit. There was an NDA, but It's speculated that he made out like a champ in that lawsuit. So
is he coaching anywhere?
Michigan State. He's their new head coach.
Oh shit, that's unfortunate. Now we have to root for Michigan State. All right, Florida State, Duke. We're back in Charlotte on a normal hardwood floor for Saudi Arabia State, and Duke's laying 18.5. 4 p.m. tip. Colby. So yeah, do you think the committee will not give Duke a 1 seed because they're a little banged up?
I'm just saying. I mean, last time you kept West Virginia out, even though their resume was way better than Texas, and even all their metrics was way better than Texas and North Carolina's. And your logic was they're injured, so why should we put them into the tournament? Well, guess what? Texas Tech, North Carolina, Duke, BYU. Are you going to keep them out of the tournament? Just saying. They moved the goalpost. They moved the fucking goalpost left and right. Okay?
It's such a dumb. The same thing in football happened, right? It's such a dumb thing to use because at some point it's going to go against the team that you want to put in.
Yeah,
you just can't ever do it because it's so ridiculous. I don't care if they might not be as good going. You know how good their backup is. Like it's kind of silly.
And they would never do that. They would never do that to put like St. Louis in.
Committee tried to keep the 2017 Eagles out of the playoffs. Yeah. Luckily, the NFL is the playoffs.
They got in though.
Yeah.
They got in.
Well, what happened in '91 though? You got fucked over in '91.
See, Colby immediately goes in the time machine.
We did get fucked over in '91. Yeah, thanks for bringing it
Colby
up.
Colby was a bold 8-year-old.
Kramer, I'm just saying they got fucked over.
Kramer, the tide is turning.
Colby's in his second grade class.
We got 2 more shirts ordered.
2 more?
Yes.
This is ridiculous.
Up to 14 shirts.
Is it the same person?
Gosh.
I don't know.
Let's go. Winner. Chicken dinner. We are 85 away from a big time bonus, and this program really starting to. And not only that, we're gonna do an episode. Yeah, you guys, you can help us out. StartYourFootballProgram.com.
Colby's got White Tiger writing some code on Claude. I think he's starting to order T-shirts. I mean, I don't know what to do with this game.
Oh, I do. Florida State all day. As the great Avetta is saying, fear the spear, baby. I mean, Duke is Duke doesn't need to dominate this game. They're dealing with injuries. Florida State, hell, gave them a game last time they played. I mean, they lost by 4 at home to Duke. And you look at Florida State just from the new year, they've been playing pretty good basketball. Sure, they're beating up on inferior competition, but they kept it close against a quality team like Virginia, kept it close against SMU. Like this team hasn't, I don't know. You have to go back pretty. Have they somehow lost to NC State by an insane amount? But other than that, they're not going to get destroyed. I would be pretty surprised. So, love Florida State in the points. Colby.
Yeah, I mean it's just a great spot for them. Duke's playing. They're out without two of their top guys. They phoned it in on these conference tournaments. They did it last year. Well, they still won it last year, but they did phone it in as far as playing great players. So. Yeah, I mean, I think you got to take the Salties here.
Virginia Tech no longer on their side of the bracket, so the path got a little easier. If you have the future for them to win it all, I suppose I'll also take the points here. Although
really,
I don't like
Kramer on a dog.
I don't like it. Well, you're right. Who knows what Duke's going to do here? They don't need any of this shit.
No.
Although, man, the Illuminati folks would be upset if Duke just mailed it in. Ole Miss, great win against Texas, horns down, taking on my guy Blue Cane and Georgia. Georgia laying 6.5. The Ole Miss baby blue basketball jerseys are pretty fire. Colby, are you laying it with me in Georgia?
No, look, I took Ole Miss money line today against Texas. Who were they on prior? I cashed with them against Vandy back on March 3rd. When they lost in overtime, they should have won that game outright. I think they found something, man. I think Chris Beard can coach. I think they found something. Give me Ole Miss. I think they're live again. I think they're live here. Watch out, hotty toddy.
Yeah, I'm with you. Ole Miss is the play. Keep riding with Ole Miss here. I mean, Is Georgia? We got some breaking news. Just saw a New Mexico player in the lobby of Encore.
Let's go.
Fade.
Let's
Fade
go.
them. I love the boots on the ground reporting. And as Rosenberg points out in the chat, Saudi Arabia State extra motivated with the Iran situation as well. Yes, lot to handicap here. I see the concerns with Ole Miss, but I would just counter. They beat Georgia in the regular season. I think they're going to give them a game. 6.5 feels like a lot, and I think for me, it's also, do you trust Georgia as a favorite? Like, I don't know. That to me is not where I want to be playing Georgia here. They're like 500 as a favorite, but I don't know. 6.5 feels like a lot. I'll take Ole Miss. Kramer.
Oh, we're laying it. This is the
love your blue cane.
This is the best team that Blues had around him, and we're definitely getting at least one win.
All right.
Now I would have, you
can win and not cover.
That's also fair, but this number's a little short. Ken Pom's at 7, Torvik's at 8.2. I'll risk it for the biscuit with Blue Cane one last time. This is last year, right, Colby?
I think he might have one more year.
So he's a junior.
I think he played as a freshman. Yeah.
Call yourself a fan.
I know you're right. Well, usually guys don't get that kind of run as a freshman. This all timer. He's going to have a great senior night next year. I'm already excited for it.
Time for 3 locks and a dog. Then we got our MAC conference tournament preview coming up. Colby, give me 3 locks and a money line dog.
I do believe we forgot to talk about. Oh no, you used the old slide. Okay.
What do you mean?
You never uploaded the one I told you to. Anyway,
did.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But startyourfootballprogram.com.
Stop it.
He's got Tourette's.
Let's lock up. The dog is Ole Miss yet again. They're gonna do it again.
Really?
They're gonna do it again. They're gonna do it
Disagree.
again.
Hard disagree.
I will lock up Houston.
Yeah.
I will also lock up. It's a lot of favorites. I think.
You got a lot of favorites again, Colby?
I'm gonna lock up Iowa State.
Iowa State laying the 5.5 against Texas Tech.
And give me Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon minus 2.5. For me, it's pretty easy. Miami plus 1.5. Wisconsin and the Staples laying the 6.5. Grand Canyon minus 2.5. And the UNLV running Rebels on the money line.
Oh no!
And I'll also probably be on Houston as well, as far as like stuff I'm betting. But now maybe do I swap in Houston? No, I already gave out Wisconsin. It's a good spot for them. Washington off that OT game. Kramer.
Arizona minus 16.5. I'm just gonna play that.
Love a good favorite.
Iowa State minus 5.5.
Love a good favorite.
Tennessee minus 5.5.
Love a good favorite.
And for my dog, give me Miami on the money line.
It's a Shih Tzu, Kramer.
Plus, what were we thinking? Plus 115.
If you're lucky.
Nice.
All right. Let's talk about the MAC conference tournament. We got 4 games to break down, plus the futures odds. Obviously, Akron, Miami of Ohio, big story here. Colby, where are you at with the MAC?
Great conference, fun conference. Akron's has certainly been over Auburn, but these are definitely not the slides I sent the second time. But
oh wow!
I just double checked.
I'm letting you know.
Now I know I'm right. But
no.
Yeah.
What's the difference in the slide?
Do we have a missing game?
We did have a missing game, Xavier and UConn, but it's okay.
I'm gonna look to see if it's possible that I made a mistake.
No,
I did not.
Compelling.
I did not make a mistake.
I'm looking at it right now in Slack.
Let's talk. Well, we can talk about a game without it having a slide. Do we want to add Xavier UConn? What's the? Let's talk about it.
Okay. What is that number right now? It is UConn laying what?
My God, we got to put it in the sheet too. This is unreal.
Why am I not seeing it right now?
Oh my God.
Well, just talk about the game. We'll figure out the line.
UConn is laying 15.5. All right. Important we get to this one.
Well, it's a Big East tournament. I thought you loved the Big East tournament. We got a lot of listeners in the Northeast that are UConn fans.
Little Dick Pitino. All right.
Yeah. Pitino got the win in New York City. I'm all over the points here. I think we should lock it up. They lost by 32 last time. They're going to get revenge on them.
You putting this out after I give out my locks, and I could have taken a
no. We should just all place a wager on Xavier plus 15.5 right now, though.
Bro, plus 15.5.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Colby. I think.
What did I say? Yeah, I meant plus.
I think 15.5 is too much for the Xavier team. I like what I saw out of them in this first game against Marquette, and again, UConn. You can see them taking their foot off the gas here a little bit. They destroyed Xavier the first game, beat them both times by plus 20. I think this is just a momentum thing, and they're playing. Xavier's playing a little better as of late.
No Xavier.
I'll take Xavier in the
Xavier UConn slide.
Colby or Kramer, what are you doing? You're laying it with UConn.
Talking about? I see it right here, dude.
There we go.
All right, now we see the Xavier.
It was there last time. You skipped over it. I'll lay it with UConn.
Okay. I mean, Hurley, 15.5's a lot.
I mean, unfortunately,
they've covered it.
Unfortunately, I can't update my locks at this point. But
yeah, I'm not changing mine. I'm with you, Colby, on UConn, but I'm not switching things. All right, now back to the MAC.
That's horrible.
Back to the MAC. We got game one: UMass, Miami of Ohio. Game everyone wants to talk about.
Colby,
I am very excited about this game.
Wow. Look at this depiction on the screen right here. UMass, the 8 seed, catching 8.5 points against Miami of Ohio. We are in Cleveland. I mean, I imagine the goal is that we get a Miami of Ohio Akron final. But Miami of Ohio has not been covering shit for spreads lately.
Dude, no, This is the loss.
They beat UMass. They beat UMass twice, but UMass gave them a game both times.
No, they should have lost the first one. The first one, Miami Ohio should have lost. The second one was neck and neck, and Miami pulled away late. I think once again is a tough. Your third spot. You just beat your rivals. Won the regular season.
Dude, you saw them celebrating. They were telling the crowd to suck their dicks.
Yeah,
they're not gonna be locked in for this first round.
Now, and UMass is 4 into the conference. I know they played them twice, but they're still not like a rival. This is their first year in the MAC, so I think they're like, we got to play UMass again. I don't think it's like a fucking, when you play Toledo or Ohio or something. It's like, these bastards.
It's such a look ahead spot for Miami of Ohio, and if they end up losing out, I hope they don't lose because I do want to see them in the actual tournament, and I think they're in regardless. But if they have a bad loss to UMass here. That could cause some problems.
Early tip as well. Are we factoring that in?
Well, they are. I mean, 8:00 our time. They are in. I mean, they are in Ohio, so they do have a home. UMass has to travel, which you would imagine that benefits Miami, but 7.5 is crazy.
Yeah,
all day.
Money line sprinkled too. Sprinkle that money line on the Minutemen. He's the only coach in the MAC that's been to the fucking Final Four.
I'm going back to the well. I'm laying it.
You're crazy.
They're gonna have the crowd big time.
Could be, and
big time.
UMass being asleep at 8 a.m. I could totally see that.
Yeah,
these kids can't get up for a 9 o'clock class, let alone an 8 a.m. game.
Different time zone.
Now, granted, it's probably 11 a.m. over there, but
Bowling Green, Toledo, 4-5 matchup, 11:30 a.m. on the West Coast. I feel like we've had good. I feel like anytime we've discussed Bowling Green, they've taken care of business.
This is the Battle of I-75. I mean, look, I got this right here. I mean, come on, this is a classic rivalry. I mean, both games were fucking great this year. I mean, specifically the first one was amazing. Like Bowling Green was up the whole game. Toledo storms back, hits a game-winning 3. But they split in the regular season, and Toledo not that far from the beautiful mistake on the lake known as Cleveland, Ohio. So I do expect this to be a Toledo crowd, right? Like, wouldn't you expect this one out of maybe Akron?
I don't know. I mean, Bowling Green's not that. Yeah. Bowling Green's not that far either. This honestly is probably the toughest game we've talked about all episode because pretty even on both sides. I guess I'll go Toledo here. I'm going to
go Toledo too because they lost the last matchup, and I think they're a little bit better this year than Bowling Green, and I think they'll have more of the crowd because I think is Toledo closer to Cleveland than Bowling Green? Why do I think it is?
I think Bowling Green and Toledo are right next to each other, right? I think they're very.
Look this up here.
Maybe I should. You know what? We need a conference map on the screen. It's the only way we solve this problem.
I'll give you the exact drive times. Just give me a second here.
All right. Well, I'm on Bowling Green. Like I said, I've had good experience taking them. I mean, I also we didn't really get to it yet, but I do respect the MAC for having a proper bracket.
Bowling Green, 1 hour and 56-minute drive in current traffic. Toledo.
I also have. Let me put this conference map.
1 hour and 54-minute drive. So
there we go.
So great handicap. The 2-minute save will really swing. And shout out to Colby for the using Toledo's women's basketball.
Yeah,
very progressive by you.
Ponytail?
No, that's a Rocketeer, man. That's a Rocketeer. You know
what's going on with the bow?
Chick.
And look at, by the way, look at this. Whoops. still we're on. Look at this conference map for the MAC. I mean, look. Wait, just wait till we got Sacramento.
No.
State.
Go back to the other one.
What do we want? This.
The first time I ever saw your dick, I had
if you're not watching live the video, we brought back the wrestling video.
But yeah, so as you can see, a lot of teams close to Ohio
thriving.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. All right,
Kramer on Bowling Green, Colby and I on Toledo.
I gotta get that photo. You gotta send me that photo.
I will do that.
Give me the Rockets. Give me the Rockets here.
Next up, we got Buffalo, Akron, the 2-7 matchup, 2 p.m. on the West Coast. Akron laying 13.5. It is not a Friday, but for them to play on a Friday, they must win this game, Sean.
True.
And as we know, death taxes in Akron laying the points on a Friday. I mean, Buffalo, we just were on Buffalo. They looked like hot garbage in the second half of that game. I'm going to lay it with Akron. I love my Zips.
Yeah, Buffalo's interesting. I don't know. They're not horrible. This is a huge number. I'm always worried about laying massive numbers in these conference tournaments, but I don't know. Colby, Akron's probably the play. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm not going to take another case of Blue Bulls here because last time I did that,
it did not feel good.
Yeah. So zip it up. They're
zip
focused.
it up and zip it out. Great Dave Chappelle reference, if you know.
Yeah, if you know. I mean, again, yeah. They last time they played 14-point game. The first time they played 19-point game. Split the difference. We'll get this job done. Last one, 6-3 matchup: Kent State and Ohio, 4:30 p.m. What a day of games. You go, you enjoy a nice day. You start early, you stay late. What are we doing?
Let's be honest. These MAC games are all fire. Like the worst one's probably Buffalo, Akron, but Buffalo's beaten some good teams this year. So you're getting 4 really quality games. I think so. Ohio just obviously lost to Miami, Ohio. Kent State's laying 3.5 here. Is that what you said? 3.5?
Yes. Kent State beat the shit out of them earlier this year.
Yeah, I mean, Kent State's definitely the better team. They're definitely the better team this year. But I'm going to take a shot on Ohio here. The line is pretty slim. Bowles, great coach. I think they get up here. How far is Kent? How far is Athens actually? How far is Athens from? I think Athens might be far away actually. So maybe we should take Kent. Yeah, that's 3.5. Kent is right there. I feel like. Isn't Kent like right next to fucking Cleveland?
Yeah.
It is. Okay, I'll take Kent State. Change my pick.
Athens is 3 hours and 23 minutes away from Cleveland.
Kent State's like a.
None of these Bobcat fans are going.
Kent State is one of the closer teams to Cleveland.
Kent State has the better offensive rebounding, and whatever the 9 fans in attendance will be swinging the game. I'm with you, Colby. Give me Kent State laying the 3.5.
Rebounding and 3-point shooting,
much better.
Kent State rolls.
Let's go. But now let's talk about the futures. Very interesting MAC tournament. Obviously, Ohio is not the favorite. Miami of Ohio, not the favorite, even though they're undefeated.
Wow.
Yeah.
People love the Zips. They are good.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have to play the Zips in Akron this year. They got them at home.
As I saw the clip where Colby said they're lucky. Lucky they didn't have to take them.
Yeah. They only played Kent State once too.
I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to take a stab. I want to take a piece of Bowling Green and Akron.
Bowling Green
is winning this fucking thing.
Big
Keep
bet on
the other ones.
Yeah, big bet. Big
Actually,
bet on
no,
Akron.
I have another one.
Small bet on Bowling Green.
I have another one. Hear me out here. It's UMass plus 4,000. Look at this. Look at this right here. So if UMass takes down Miami, Ohio, which they've played them better than almost everybody in the conference, they get the winner of Toledo Bowling Green in one of the best rivalries in the sport. Like that's a top 25 rivalry. So you're gonna get the.
Wait, hold on. You're saying Bowling Green and Toledo is a top 25 rivalry in what? In Ohio?
No, in college sports. That's
they have the rocket pointed at Bowling Green. Kramer.
Yes,
it's the coolest thing in college sports.
And dude, I mean, you just saw this past year when Bowling Green got Eddie George as their head coach. They put up a billboard right outside Toledo's University saying, come play for a winner or something like that. And then, so if UMass was to beat Miami, Ohio, they get the game after. They're not going to be excited for UMass after winning the I-75 and winning that season because they're split 1-1 right now.
That's a good point.
They are trying to make it in the tournament, but yeah, good point.
But then hear me out. Akron, if it goes chalk, Akron and Kent State, that's the battle of the wagon wheel. They would play in the second round, and then you're getting them off another rivalry game.
I feel like we're in the middle of like a passionate game of Magic the Gathering, and the battle for the magical wagon wheel.
Oh, you cast your wagon wheel on me. That's 5 damage points. But I have the greatest rivalry wand. I will use.
I deploy my Rocketeer.
As much as I'm laughing,
get on UMass.
Colby makes a lot of sense. Don't play UMass money line. Play UMass to win this whole damn thing.
Only one of these coaches has been to a Final Four. All right.
If they beat Miami of Ohio,
wow,
they're winning the whole damn thing. So I'm with Colby.
What a brave pick.
Akron and UMass. So Colby and I correctly on Akron and UMass, Kramer on Akron and Bowling Green. Good times, everyone. Hey, we're climbing the charts here over on Apple Podcasts. Toss us a bone, leave us a 5-star review over on Apple Podcasts, answering all your questions, your comments. Appreciate everyone sending in their reviews. Help us dominate over there on Apple Podcasts.
Could be questions, could be comments, could just be animals you like.
Yes. There was a lot of bear comments coming in.
Really? Yeah. Well, we like bears here.
I like someone said the refs are terrorists. They're non-plural. That cracked me up. Another one here. Don't worry about reading reviews. Just listen to the pod and let it ride. Love that. Best picks around. No leans. Just locks, dogs, and teases. This guy gets it. So yes, appreciate sending those reviews on Apple Podcasts. It really does help us a lot. Keeps us helps keep everything on free on SGPN. Get in the bracket contest. $5,000 in prizes, completely free. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/bracket. Of course, check out the college experience, daily college picks pods, picking every college game against the spread. We'll be back tomorrow. Kramer, what are we talking about tomorrow?
We're talking about college basketball and the Ivy League, who decided that a tournament is the best way to settle their season. So
bold of them.
Very bold. And yeah, we'll take you out with some great bear footage here. Okay. If you're watching on YouTube, enjoy.
Hey, look, at that jump.
Look
at that jump. Look at that jump. Bring
Enjoy
that
a grizzly bear. This is what I got to deal with Colby. He thinks they're all real.
Look at that. Look at that right there. Well, why are they going to fake that? He didn't come out with. If there was fake, he would have came out with the salmon.
Why are they going to fake anything?
Great animation. And of course, as always,
thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, second the Money Greenies, Ryan.
2 days to Vegas.
Kramer, let it ride. Stepped on my